Hey friends, in this video we're going to have our Goodwill Bins haul, our Thursday numbers, and what sold, so stay tuned.
Where the deals just shine. Boss ladies on the grind every single time. From victims to new, they got the fashion view. Step into their world, you feel brand new. Got Gucci, got Prada, got everything you crave. Their passion for fashion is what they bravely gave. Brazil getting strong and the ladies in command. Three queens Brazil taking over the land.
Hey friends, welcome. If you are new here, I am Stephanie with Three Queens Resell. And if you are a reseller bestie, thanks for joining. I do appreciate you guys as I am growing my positive YouTube community here of resellers, people, whether you want to resell to make part-time side hustle income, whether you want to just do it to like a full-time income like myself, this is the spot. Let's do it together. Let's figure this out and make some work for ourselves. Like, we don't need to work for other people. Let's work for ourselves. So I decided to do a reboot of my business. If you're new here, if you're a regular, you know this, and you're like, girl, I know. So just, you can skip to the haul. But I decided to do a reboot of my business about a month ago, where I decided to focus on tackling eBay and becoming a student of eBay and what it takes to be successful on eBay. And what I learned was it was all about consistency in listing, as well as the sell-through rate of the items and making sure that they're priced right. So I've done a lot of research daily throughout the course of the month, and I've sourced daily and listed daily. And so we are starting to see results. We are up 241% over in the last 31 days. And so that is like tremendous growth. And I really feel like this is just the beginning as I crack the shell on what it takes to be successful at eBay. So one of the things that I really focus on in this transition is sourcing things that have a good sell-through rate. So I try to strive for 40% or better. And if you're unfamiliar on how to look up sell-through rate, I do have a video in this playlist and I'll link it up above. But it is basically the supply versus the demand. How many are sold versus how many are available for sale versus how many of that item have actually sold. And using eBay, you can look out up to a year. So I'm super excited to show you what I picked up. So pay attention to these brands because I have looked through the sell-through rate, and if I haven't, I'll tell you why. I still picked it up anyway. So this is a brand that I've only sold a couple of times. I've only found it a couple of times, and it is Wearables. It's a Lag and Look brand. I was looking to see if I had already sorted this for the wash. I have, so I'm gonna keep them all together. And so if I've looked it up, it should be sell-through rate 40% or higher. Orvis is one of those brands I used to pass on all the time, but turns out it sells pretty well. And this is a little open cardigan that might sit for a minute, but somebody will want it come fall. Now this one I did not look up. Someone's at my door. Okay, so we're back. I have a worker here that is doing some work in our basement. So this is Vineyard Vines, and I didn't look these up. These are Vineyard Vines jogger, but I have always done well with men's Vineyard Vines. So I just decided to go for it. Next up, this is Peter Millar. Now, Peter Millar is all over the place with a quarter zips, and size large seem to do well. So there weren't very many listed, but a lot sold. And is this one I didn't? So I looked up this brand and I couldn't really find anything, but since this is a 4XL, I decided to try it, and I figured it was lightweight. Actually, I did find something because I remember this embroidery now. I don't remember what I found. I'll pop it on the screen if I think about it while I'm editing. Editing me will come in and let you know what I found. So this is a new brand to me, and it is this bird dog. I think I had a black pair and also men's like golf joggers. So looking to get maybe about 30 to 35 for those. This one is also one I did not look up. Okay, so it's Columbia, but it has this PFG. Can you see it? Yeah, PFG logo. This has always done really, really well for me. It's their performance fishing gear, and that is different than the regular Columbia because that does really well for me. It moves really quickly. So that's why I didn't look that up. I've got experience. So this is a new to me brand. This is supposed to be distressed like this. Here's the brand. And so I picked that up because I'd never heard of it. And that's actually how I am getting better. I'm specifically picking up things that I've never seen the tag for. I don't know anything about, and I'm picking it up. And as I look back on my reselling journey, and if you've been with me a while, you know I was adverse to picking up small sizes because I was like, small sizes don't sell. Turns out they do if you know the sell-through rate for them. So I'm not adverse to picking up men's or small sizes or anything anymore. So these are Abercrombie and Fitch size small. I picked these up. I didn't look these up. I picked these up for the consignment for Plato's Closet. While I'm at the bins, because it's an arduous trog. You could go through, and not find anything like bin after bin. So I decided to start and pass on a bunch of stuff. So I decided like, oh, if this is something I could take to Clothes Mentor or Plato's Closet, maybe I don't necessarily want to list it. I would pick it up for that purposes only. Oh, but if it, of course, they don't take it after a few tries. I had to shut the door. So my husband and the work person, we live in a woodland area, and so we get like bugs, and I don't like bugs. So 4 times a year they come and put these little bug things down and do the perimeter of the house. So that's going on. But also today is my mother-in-law's funeral, and so this is the mother-in-law of my first husband, the mother of my first husband. So my oldest daughter's grandmother. And so she's going to ride in the family car. So she has to leave far earlier than us. So she's getting ready, and she needs my phone to do a Starbucks order. And I'm trying to do a video. I'm trying to get this done before I leave out for the day. And they're not letting me be great. They are not. Leave a comment down below if your family won't let you be great when you're trying to do something, because I don't understand. But that's a little bit of me, what's going on here. Okay, so I picked up another Harley Davidson piece. And I didn't look up the comps on this, so the comps on the other piece, that sweater I had picked up, were so good that I just went for this. But it could be a bomb. We'll see. These are Polo Ralph Lauren boys pants. These will go to kids consignment. They should do well. I only pick up certain kids brands or higher end kids brands for consignment because I don't want to be stuck with them. I picked this up. This is New York & Company, and it is new at tag for Clothes Mentor. So I'm building a little pile over there with that. This is J. Crew Factory, the girlfriend tee. So coming to a video soon. This is for me. I love, if you're new here, I love t-shirts and joggers and any combination. I typically wear black joggers because then I can put any shirt on. For years, I was, 23 years in fact, I was a middle school teacher, and I really prided myself on not repeating an outfit all year. I had clothes, shoes. I still have a lot of personal clothes and shoes. I really like to dress up. Um, and the kids would talk about, oh my gosh, you have so many clothes. You never change. Yes, and it was my thing. So in a 190-day school year, I might now I wear the same things just in different combinations. But so now that I don't have to do that, I don't know why I did that. It was fun at the time. Now that it seems exhausting. So and so I get to wear what I want, and if I want to dress up, I do. But I love my t-shirts and joggers, so whenever I find a fun one or a basic one like this that's good quality at the Goodwill bins, I'll wash it and put it on. This one's from the Goodwill bins too. Next up, this is Holding Horses, which is an Anthropologie brand. I picked this up, A, because it's an Anthro brand, but B, because I thought I could use the Western tag for it. Had a Western aesthetic. That's a size 12, but it looks a little small for a 12. And then next up were these J. Jill Premium pants, and these are cropped. Remember those mature brands, J. Jill, Talbot's, Chico's, they do better in larger sizes. They will sell in smaller sizes as well, but you might sit a little longer. Priced right, this should still move within 90 days. So if you're unfamiliar, I'm really going for a 90-day flip on everything. If you've been listening to the What Sold, you'll notice a lot of things are flipping. My newer stuff as I source, some of it isn't even listed a day and it's selling. So we're selling a lot of stuff within a week, 2 weeks of it being listed. And that's because I'm really striving to source things that have a high sell-through rate and price them to move. Like not at discount, I guess, but like price them competitively so I know that they're going to be out of here and super quickly. And I know it seems like a lot, but my husband and I work together, and he does a lot of the back end work that you don't see. That notice how you never see me do like a ship with me or steam stuff, or I do wash the clothes because he doesn't sort the way I like. So I have to wash and sort the clothes, and he doesn't stain treats, so I can't let him do that. But everything else downstairs, the measurements, the photos, he takes care of all that. He makes the drafts, and then I just go in and add all the details. He pushes them out to platforms, manages all the inventory, does all the shipping. So we have a very good division of labor. If I was trying to do this all by myself, I don't know that I could. This is another J. Jill, and these are petite as well. So, yeah, I should get about 20 for those. They might take a little. Okay, had to reload my bag there. Trying to stay organized, friends. Trying to stay organized. Hey, so bag number 2, where are we at in time? Oh, I turned the timer off. I don't know how much time I have. Okay, so these are J. Jill, the Ponte legging, size large, tall, black. They should go really quickly because talls are unique. I have a bag here to throw in so we can go from one bag to the next. And these are Chico's. These are a 0 regular. I ran into like a bin of just lots of great pants. These might sit till fall, but someone like me likes a stretchy pant. These are 7 for All Mankind, and they are faux leather leggings. I didn't look up the comps on these because I thought if they're size small, my daughter might want these, and then if she doesn't, I'll sell them. So I will set those aside for her. These are the Everlane trousers, size 10. I picked up 2 other pair of these. I think they were in a haul earlier in the week. I found 3 of the same thing, which will make it easy to list because I just have to change the color. Torrid 00 sports bra. Torrid, if this would not have been at the bins, I would have left it behind. 00 is 14, and the smaller sizes in 14 don't move as quickly, but they will move. These are K. Unger, New York. This is a designer brand. I was on the fence about these, but I went ahead and grabbed them. They were probably not in the 40% sell-through rate. I don't know that there was any data actually. That is more of a dress brand, like more formal wear. So it didn't really have like that sportswear vibe. This is Everlane as well. And it is just a little black top. Okay, so these are Oshkosh B'gosh. See this? It says vest back. I'm doing some research on them. I believe these are vintage and worth a lot of money. So I have actually another pair. Well, I hope I didn't give them to my husband, but we are researching. This is a research project for me. I've been watching YouTube videos. Vest back are that's a sign that they could be vintage, or that they're most likely vintage. And vintage Oshkosh overalls are going for like between $250 to like $50. If I got $50 for these, I would be running in the streets. So before we list, I'm going to do a little bit more research. I'll let you know what I find. This brand has an excellent sell-through rate. It is Carrots. I guess it's a horse riding like brand, but I'm expecting between 35 and 50 for this. Quarter zip. This brand has a good sell-through rate right now. I don't know that it will stick with it, but it is Eli Cattleman. It is a Western shirt. This one's short sleeve. When you're picking up Western, this is what I've noticed. The pearl snaps are the ones that people are looking for. So try to find shirts that have the pearl snaps closure. And this is Torrid also. And it is a little shrug. It's a 1X, which is extra large, which you guys don't know about this. I think this is a little small. I don't know. Oh. I don't know. This is kind of small for a 1X because I'm an extra large. But I do have a big chest, so. If someone wanted a little something, I'm going to put that in the listing. That I feel like it runs a little small. Stuff like that I can almost tell because of my own sizing. This is Rag & Bone. So Rag & Bone can sit, especially these basic pieces, but I have noticed that I just think it is priced too high. Like people, it's an expensive brand retail, and people have it priced too high on the resale market. So long as I price it correctly, it should move within our 90-day. Well, and this is like a sweatshirt. It might sit until it's a little cooler, but it is a basic black and a good brand. I found another pair of Judy Blues. If you find Judy Blue, this is a $20 bill. Just pick it up, put it in your cart while you can. My last pair of Judy Blues sold in, these have a stain. I'm gonna have to stain treat them. They sold in less than it. And I listed them and they sold the next day. I'm gonna set those aside because I wanna make sure. Okay, so these are White House Black Market, and they are the boot, and this pant does really well in larger sizes. These are a size 12. So White House Black Market is extremely expensive retail. And like I said, I think it's like one of the retail, I've never bought anything for myself out of there. I've got a few gifts from my late mother-in-law, but it's just too expensive for me. For a girl who wants to wear 190 different outfits in a school year, it was too expensive. This is Torrid as well. It's a 3X. I thought about keeping it, but I am not a 3X. I'm an extra large. But isn't this fun? Fun camo jacket, that embroidery detail. A little camo utility jacket. Has that embroidery detail on the back. I love this. And I think it will be great for fall. And it's a 3X. Toward this, that's why I'd like to put measurements and everything, because Toward does, I feel, run a little off. Okay, this is for me. This is a true fan, size medium. This is a men's medium. Denim button down. And it says Indiana Hoosiers to go with my Indiana Hoosiers hat. Because my oldest is a student at Indiana Hoosiers. At Indiana University, and she's a cheerleader. So I go to, and it's going to be her senior year. So I go to all of the football games. I tailgate, and I always have like a little IU themed outfit on that is completely sourced to the Goodwill. I probably should sell them all when she graduates, because I have so many, although I have found some vintage IU sweaters that I'm gonna resell when I might keep. But I found some goodies, and people are always like, where did you get that? And I'm like, the Goodwill. And they're like, I never find anything. I'm like, well, you have to go every day for 4 hours like I do to find them. This is Bowden. Little maxi dress. This should go for about $30, that $25 to $30 range. Perfect for summer. Did I look these up? What are these? What are these? No, hold on. Okay. Okay, so these are Story. And I can't remember what I found out about these, so I will let you know. I'll research those in the Vineyard Vine, but it must have been something good because I brought them home. And then another Torrid piece. This one is a 0X. This is Molly and Isadora. I picked it up because it was new at Tag and it was plus size, little chambray top. I'm not sure, my video cut off because I got a phone call, so I'm not sure if I showed you guys these sweatpants, but these are Story, and I forgot why I picked them up. So we'll do some research for you on those. And okay, these are Levi's 501s, and the button fly ones do really well. So if they have all buttons like this at the fly, they do really well. I'm expecting probably like 30 for these. What does this say this pair of Levi's is? The original jeans. I need to research that because I've not ever seen that inside. I'm not sure if I've ever paid attention, but we'll do a little research, find out. So we're gonna hit the numbers, and then I will end with what sold. It has calmed down here a little bit. The oldest is off to meet her dad and the family to ride in a family car. Worker, there's something with it's our air conditioning unit, not the bug situation. They come and check the air conditioning unit, and heaven forbid, it's only May, it's not even June, but my husband has got to have that air conditioning working, so it needs some filter or something. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into our daily numbers. This is actually like my favorite part of the video because I get to share with you all the things. So I'm going to start showing this eBay screen here that shows how much we've improved in the last 31 days. It's a rolling total, so it's going to change each day because 31 days is different each day. So, it's like a day out. But I'm super proud of the progress that I've made just on eBay. And because I've been working so hard on eBay, Poshmark and Mecari and Depop have gotten better as well. So it's kind of one of those like unintended like consequences of looking up sell-through rate and really focusing on the business. But we are going to get into the numbers. First up, we have 1,674 listings currently on eBay. We are going to make it through this video, friends, I promise. So, other profit, we had one item sell on Mecari for $21.75. No Poshmark sales. It is the second, maybe the third day of the year with no Poshmark sales, but our total for the day is $68.52, bringing our weekly total to $694.52. Then progress towards our goals. Our weekly listing goal is 105. We have 50 more to go. And our weekly sourcing goal was 210 because I'm going to be out of town next week. So I had to source for next week so my husband could still process. I'm still going to be listing. Oh my gosh, the noise. And then our goal is $1,000 a week. Right now we're at $694.52. We have 305 to go. The average sell price goal is 20. We're at 17.13 for the day. And the things that you are about to see in the what sold, the cost of goods for those items was a combined total of $5. So now we're going to get into our quick what sold. We have 4 sales. I just sold something on eBay. That's why I was like, what? I'm looking at my phone. So we just sold some Zara jeans. Yay. So first up on eBay were these ABEO Biosystem Ventura Neutral Heels size 11. Those had been listed since August 7th of 23. The order total was $31.94. The sales tax was $209. The transaction fee was $434. The shipping label was $7.99, and the earnings were $17.52. Then on eBay, we had this Gibson linen blazer green, size extra small petite. The order total on that was $31.54. The sales tax was $199. The transaction fee was $458. The shipping label was $580. The ad fee was $1.58. I do promote items by 2 to 5% depending on the item. And my earnings were $17.59. Then also on eBay, this Vince Camuto tank top size medium sold. The order total was $19.95. The transaction fee was $2.86. The shipping label was $4.43. The ad fee was $1, and the earnings were $11.66. So just so you know, those were all older items. I actually didn't write down everything except for the last one is an older item. And so we've been, as I mentioned, going through eBay and adjusting the listings one by one, adding more item details, because my husband, like when he pushes things over to eBay, he's not a big item detail guy. So we've been adding item details and editing the price so that it falls within what is competitive on eBay. And if the item does not have a good sell-through rate, 40% or 35% or less as far as sell-through rate, we've been changing the price to the lower end of kind of the comps just to move those things out. And so those older items are getting flushed out that way. But this next item, these St. John's pants that sold on Mecari, they have been listed within the last month. They're one of my newer listings. So this St. John Collection cream knit pant size medium, they sold for $21.75, and since Mecari doesn't have fees for sellers, we get to keep all $21.75. So that is our quick and dirty what sold today, and I thank you guys so much for joining. Be sure to leave me a comment down below, engage with the channel, and watch the playlist I have attached at the end and the cards throughout. It just will help me get more watch hours in, and hopefully get my channel monetized pretty soon, because I love this little hobby and I wish it paid. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow, friends.
3 Queens Brazil, where the deals just shine. Boss ladies on the grind every single time. From victims to new, they got the fashion view. Step into their world, you feel brand new. Got Gucci, got Prada, got everything you crave. Their passion for fashion is what they bravely gave. Brazil getting strong and the ladies in command. 3 Queens Brazil, taking over the land.